Hey, all my loyal viewers! How's it hanging? SwordHeartStudios here, back again, and this time with another awesome reaction video here on the channel, and this time to Inanimate Insanity II, the movie, Act 2, Season 2, Episode 17's trailer, by Animation Epic. So for all of you out there who do know, but those of you who don't know, I've been quite busy these past couple of months with dealing with college, but also my job as well, and it's been very hard for me to really do all this with the channel, as I really missed a lot of stuff that came out while having to balance a bunch of stuff with college and my job. But now I'm really excited that my college homework has been dying down and I'm gonna be getting a break from my job soon for the holidays, as it feels good to finally be back after so long, especially at the time I'm recording this, for all you guys out there. Because I'm really excited to see how Inanimate Insanity II, the movie, is going to continue with its second act, especially reacting to this before I get into the main episode with Chloe, because I did want to see this before reacting to the episode to kind of know what to expect, because I don't want to go into it blind, because I do want to have a bit of suspense for what is going to happen. And I just cracked my knuckle. I don't know how that happened. I'm just... But I do have some anxiety going into this, because after the end of the last act, with what was revealed, it's definitely worrisome to see what Suitcase and Knife are gonna get themselves into now that knowing the truth. But judging by that thumbnail with Steve Cobb's cracked that, I swear I'm just doing per usual, not being able to talk, but man. But judging by the way Steve Cobbs has his glasses cracked, makes me wonder if Knife actually punched him, which has got me curious, especially for going into this episode itself. And I'm really excited to see what's going to be happening next for Inanimate Insanity II, the movie, as it's going to be awesome to see how the movie's going to continue with this middle act and then leading into the finale, and I'm really excited. But you know what? I am prolonging this long enough. So for all you guys out there who want to go see the trailer before watching my reaction to this, the original link will be down in the description below for all you guys out there who want to go see it before watching this. But for all you guys out there who already have, sit back, relax, and grab some popcorn, as we are about to get right into this. It feels good to be back after so long, but let me get the reaction video, the reaction video up. All right, and we are ready to roll. And just let me make sure. Okay, and in 3, 2, 1, 0, let's go. Oh, and I forgot the captions. Shoot. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Referral happened to be in the area.
Oh, me phone X.
Remember something like that.
Steve Cobbs from the last episode.
Oh, wait. No, you wouldn't. Me phone didn't just make the show.
Man. Holy crud. Knife and Suitcase. He's gonna make him fight.
He made you.
Man. Inanimate Insanity II, the movie. Even though that date's already passed for Act 2.
It'll give you some time to process. I know you need it.
Yeah. Man. But there you guys have it. So with this trailer, it's got me really excited because, man, when I first seen the thumbnail for the episode itself, I had been seeing it a little bit in my recommendations tab, and I was kind of scared to look in my YouTube main page in fear of spoilers from other content creators when first seeing it. But I'm really excited to finally see it after about a month and a half of being gone for all this. Alright, it is time for the breakdown of this episode. So when looking back into this from what we get in the trailer, it's very interesting to see just the little snippets we get of the arena that's being shown off first, that's building up the hype for Suitcase and Knife's fight in the episode itself, which has got me excited but also worried to see how it's gonna go down, which honestly I feel like plays greatly into just Steve Cobbs with just how much he doesn't see them as actual people, rather as just entertainment for his own amusement, which just strikes hard when really taking that look at it, especially with just how he's really treated Miphone. As we do get a shot of Miphone in the trailer, and judging by the border in the shot, it does look like it is another flashback, because we have seen these before back in episode 13, Mind Your Own Business, with the Miphone's flashbacks from his childhood / early days, which is honestly interesting to really see here again when really taking that look at it. That's got me interested to see if it's possibly a memory that we never really got to see from Mind Your Own Business, such as with tacos. But, you know, that could be just its own memory that Miphone has, as we see an angry Miphone angered at Steve Cobbs, which I feel is going to play huge into the beginning of the episode, the act itself. Because with the way that last episode left off on a cliffhanger with Steve Cobbs saying the fact that Miphone had created the contestants, it's got me thinking the fact that Miphone himself didn't even realize it at all. The fact that he created the contestants and just everything else. Because after all, we know... I can't speak. Again. But it just kind of shows itself the fact that Miphone possibly didn't even know and is calling Cobbs out, saying that fact that he's lying, which has got me interested to see their interaction in this next act, because for how limited of interactions we've seen with Miphone 4 and Steve Cobbs, it's got me excited to see what's going to be in the next act itself, in Act 2, with their interactions, because I love how well the interactions are done in episode 13, and it just is amazing to see just how well Miphone 4's fear Steve Cobbs has been, especially looming behind the scenes even though we don't see him. That just kind of shows his own trauma, as we get another clip of Knife having gotten taken by knee tag guards, and yeah, I have to say, it does get me worried with what's gonna go down if he and Suitcase are being locked away in these rooms, because with the walls, it does kind of show the fact that, well, in another snippet, we do see them locked in a room together, along with Steve Cobbs possibly looking into the room and getting them ready for the battle that's going to ensue, which has got me worried. Well, I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but in the shot we see Steve Cobbs in the window, it does show the fact that he has cracked glasses, which actually kind of supports my theory thinking that Knife must have punched him, possibly in anger of the truth coming out, or because, I mean, we don't know, well, I don't know the full extent of everything just yet of what's gonna happen, but even so, it is making me wonder, especially with the scene that's gonna play out, possibly with Knife and Suitcase talking about just everything with what Cobb said, especially with Miphone. But what's even more interesting is especially seeing the Hotel OJ group banding, looking worried, because after Because, I mean, after the last episode, with the attack on the hotel, with the loss of Pickle, OJ, and Nickel, it was sad to see. Especially realizing now the threat is large, and that they all gotta band together to face it head on, with MePhone X's attacks, to make sure that no one else gets taken. Which is very evident with the look on everyone's faces, because just with the look on Taco's face, you can tell she's ready to fight on what took Pickle, and then with Balloon, saddened possibly by Nickel's death. And it's what really hits hard when taking into account all the details. As we do get a shot of Purgatory Mansion, and I'm trying to look at what other shots there are in the trailer. Because we get one of Marsh possibly taking into account of the situation at hand, mostly with their with Marsh's reunion with the other members of the Bright Lights, Paintbrush, Test Tube, and Fan, which I'm honestly excited to see for how much Act 1 kind of hyped up the fact that of this reunion and how it's fully gonna go down, which was pretty awesome, especially for how much we got in the first act. I'm really excited to see how the Purgatory Mansion group's been doing since we last saw them, and especially why they were led to Purgatory Mansion in the first place, especially if, well, Bo sounded like Baby Shimmer, aka Fan of Test Tube's adopted alien egg. It does make me wonder why they were even led to Purgatory Mansion in the first place following the first act. Which maybe the fact that the other spirits are in there, because as we know with the Me Life app, that if MePhone can't bring him back, they do end up in Purgatory Mansion. And it has been a theory from one of my friends saying that the souls of the people who can't be recovered that have been deleted by MePhone X possibly are in a corrupted state. But even so, just gonna have to wait and see. But getting into the other shots in the trailer, it is scary to kind of see just the fact of how well this is all being built up. Because I mean, heck, we have an awesome scene of Lightbulb taking in possibly initiative for making sure no one else gets taken, and then as we see another because I'm trying to see, because I think there was one of salt, paper, and pepper, and with OJ's remains still being on the floor. As I feel like that this scene is gonna be really serious, because just with the way that OJ was important to both Paper and Salt, with Paper kind of being more close to OJ than Salt was, I feel like there's gonna be a huge argument between them in the episode that is gonna really, to where Salt possibly makes a statement about OJ, and then that upsets Paper to where he gets angry, because just with OJ's death in the last act, it was sad to see, because with the MePhone X attack scene in Act 1 with him, what we could see from that scene was the fact that Paper thought he was staring at him, and then after he got deleted, Paper was like, what the heck? Because we don't know the full, because we aren't gonna know the full effect of it. And well, I'm sorry, I keep getting it mistaken, because I'm trying to just get my predictions in. But getting into more bits, because we do get another shot of MePhone in the hotel, which makes me think that he's finally come out of the closet. No pun intended. But even so, it's gonna be sad to kind of see just where this all leads with MePhone, because now that the truth's been spoken out from Steve Cobbs, it's gonna be really sad to see how the rest of the group with the other contestants is gonna go down, because it's just they don't know yet. But even so, is MePhone 4 gonna tell the truth or not is the question. especially with the disheartening look on his face, as we got another shot of the Purgatory Mansion group together, and it's gonna be awesome. I did participate in the Purgatory Mansion Purgatory Party live stream, and the funny fact about that was when Goo was on screen, I was like, and talking about OJ getting deleted, I was like, yes, he's spookily found! Because I'm gonna have to find some of my comments from that, because honestly, it was very fun to kind of just talking about it, and then just with Fan being like not understanding what Goo's trying to imply. It just makes me, I was trying to grab him and just be like, yes, he died! That got me all excited. But another shot does show a worried light bulb, which honestly, and the paintbrush pen that Test Tube invented, and when seeing this shot, it does got me worried, thinking that not everything went down good at the hotel, because it does make me think the fact that MePhone X must have gotten more of the contestants, and Lightbulb is going for help to find Paintbrush to go get him. Sorry if I sound confusing. I swear, it's been a little bit since I gotten back into this. And especially seeing Baxter there, it's definitely gonna be disheartening, because we did get a shot of MePhone X in the woods for Purgatory Mansion, and it's gonna be sad to see how it goes down, especially if anyone from Purgatory who is in Purgatory Mansion gets deleted, which is gonna be really disheartening in this second act. As we get the shot of Knife and Suitcase prepping for battle, as Steve Cobb watches over to see just how everything is gonna turn out. But there you guys have it. So with this movie, with really having gone over all these, with taking a look at them more in depth, it just makes me think that with what's going to go down is the fact that Knife and Suitcase are still trying to really think on just really taking into account of the truth with what's going to be happening, especially with just being upset and angry at MePhone for what had happened. Because, I mean, with them being the ones to go face Steve Cobb, it's going to be really big to see them go into this fight, well, having to fight each other, possibly as the final challenge as deemed by Steve Cobbs now being in control. And while seeing everyone else at the hotel possibly trying to fend off MePhone X, and I feel like it's definitely going to be the hardest thing to watch, especially after the last episode with seeing OJ getting deleted before my eyes, and just the realization that Toilet's probably dead. And honestly, it's still got me excited to see what's gonna happen, especially with how they'll pull through it, because all it just shows is the fact that that hope's dying out, the fact that everyone will pull through it this time, just like they've always had. Because with Steve Cobbs now being fully in control of the game, and seemingly having that full control, it does make you wonder if MePhone will be able to take that control back once and for all from Steve Cobbs, for how much he thinks he still has that control over the show. But also, with the Purgatory Mansion group, it does make me actually still wonder, especially on that theory, but it still makes me wonder if the souls of the deleted contestants could have ended up in Purgatory Mansion. Because I don't know when really thinking about it, because with Bo and Doe, it was evident, because I mean, Bo couldn't be recovered since MePhone couldn't get her notification for recovery to be recovered, and then with Doe, he didn't make an icon for him. But I feel like it would kind of be the same for the deleted contestants. But I'm excited to see where the second act's gonna lead, especially leading into the finale. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for mine and Chloe's reaction to Inanimate Insanity II, the movie Act 2, when it releases. Because it's gonna be exciting. Because for this next part, we are going to be bringing a special guest in for this next part of the movie. And someone who's been a close friend of mine. But let me know in the comments below. Alright, so this is where we're going to end it. But like always, if you guys like this video, make sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons for more awesome content in the future. Just like this. And make sure to smash that notification bell down below for my latest videos and updates. And to not miss mine, Chloe, and the special guest reaction to when Inanimate Insanity II, the movie. I swear I'm sorry I can't speak, but Act 2, Season 2, Episode 17 drops here on the channel. But until then, see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.